Welcome everybody to the end of year reunion of 2021. And today I have got AgentGibb95 to celebrate the year that it was. And wasn't it a year?
Tell me about it.
Oh, we had a lot of different things going on. So what we're going to be doing is we've got about roughly 11 questions that we're going to be answering throughout this end of year reunion video. First of all, would like to start with AgentGibb. How have you been throughout this year?
Just been up and down. I guess that's the best way to describe 2021. We've had good moments and bad moments, but you know, who doesn't really?
Exactly. Now, anything that you have done since our last video?
Got a new job. Started getting back into my piano covers and drums.
Oh, fantastic.
And just discovering new TV shows on Netflix and Amazon.
Good on Netflix and Amazon. Best TV shows or what? So, we're going to now get into answering some of the few questions. So the first one actually is our thoughts of our time in 2021. Well, where do we even begin with this year? It was a bit of a roller coaster, I must admit.
Yeah, I mean, nearly half of it was spent in lockdown, so...
About, I think, 5 months?
Around 4 to 5 months, yeah.
Wow, such a long time. So it basically started about June, and it sort of finished about, I think, October?
September, October.
Something
around that time.
It was a bit daunting and stressful, to say the least, for myself. Try to not keep too much insane. The next segment, we felt like we need to owe you guys as viewers an apology, and what we're going to be talking about is basically we explained in last year's video where we were going to take you guys on a trip around, I think, what was it, New South Wales, Queensland and Northern Territory?
Yes.
I'll show a little throwback clip right here. We've actually got one more little surprise. Big announcement, guys. We are travelling to New South Wales and Queensland! Woo! So that's what's happening. We're all very excited to go check out Queensland, New South Wales. I'm so looking forward to it. You guys are.
Yes.
So basically, in saying that, it was going to be an amazing trip. We had lots. We actually did talk about what we were going to be doing. Unfortunately, the time, I think, got the better of us, and it just did not happen. So for myself, I do apologise. Do you have anything to add on in regards of that?
Well, you know, sometimes just life takes people in different directions.
Well,
so we can't really change that. All we can do is just accept it and then move on. Exactly.
I think for what we did show throughout the year for you all, we showed definitely a lot of interesting trips. Budai in particularly one, travelling trip through all those different locations, that was a lot of fun. And basically showing you guys Rambalaria at the end of the year, I think that was quite a very good adventure. So we showed you guys basically quite a bit of trucks and all that, didn't we?
Yeah.
Also, is there anything else we felt like that maybe we need to explain to the viewers?
Not really.
Not really. Okay. Well, moving right along to our next thing. This is something dedicated for AgentGibb95. So here it is. For 2021, AgentGibb95 year recording with me was quite adventurous, yet serious. From discussing the lockdown during COVID to journeying a lot of locations. We acted crazy in an improv video, celebrating my 100th content video, alongside Buddy, to even reminiscing going back to locations we haven't seen in 7 to 8 years. Crazy. As well as walking along a roller coaster of a truck in Rambalaria. He shows us that life's an adventure and the world is ours to claim if we let it. Enjoy watching AgentGibb95's Best of 2021 Compilation video of the year.
3.5 minutes. I remember it was 1 minute last year.
AgentGibb, everyone! Let's go, let's go. 10 kilometers of walking, it was well worth the view. Music has.
I think we're both practically cavemen at this point.
Oh, it was the best.
And I'm about to shoot off.
He's trying to be Spider-Man. Good rock
Like when you read something, you can actually, project an image of what's being said, and your mind just immediately enters that image. Go get rid of all those extra pounds.
Especially one where I found discouraged. And that found discouraged.
Maybe I don't need my tentacles after all.
Oh, good day.
Not their bags. I don't know if that's against the law or not.
Cases keep rising every day, and each day at least just under
One
half
camera
of
just
the numbers
draws
that are all out in the community.
Just making existential comments. Making intense. I love that shot.
Plan is to go from there, and then hopefully we may find some signs along the track that'll help us figure out where we should go. Enjoy.
You're trying to make the schools around there? And as you can see, someone's actually taken the liberty of adding their own colours to the sign.
I'm not supposed to be suspicious. You're supposed to be
Security.
Looking forward to the journey.
I think I may have broken off a piece.
That's driving up the hill. Yeah.
That was good.
Look back, keep your eyes on me. Sort of like a roller coaster ride, except you're walking on it. Yeah, pitch that to the riders over in America.
There's like both dance.
And how is Becky?
Oh, he's on Ben now.
There's
And as much as I love doing those things, that doesn't mean I'm immune to Netflix and Amazon and all the rest. It's getting really bushy now. So that's right, we've gone through a lot of roller coaster tracks.
Wow, this was some good places.
How you doing, Matt? Coming down those?
Very well. Trees, rock formations, birds. So far, it looks pretty promising.
And that's how you brighten someone's day.
Yeah, intense roller coaster.
Jeez,
Is it possible
during
that
the
even
I
more sexy
know,
without
it's
suit?
such a
Like
trap.
to finally be able to settle in.
Are dancing, man? AgentGibb.
I haven't really gone
do
in
all
depth into it
holidays.
myself. Which is of course the purpose of this video. How the hell am I supposed to scare people with taunts? When I had tentacles, people actually died. It's been a real trip down memory lane, but it was also interesting to see how much the Central Coast has changed over the last 7 years. Thank you very much, Granda. Not anymore.
Wow. Oh, how time flies, right?
Wow, well, wasn't that a really fun video? What did you think of it?
It definitely was a trip down memory lane.
Exactly. So, in this segment, me and AgentGibb have actually got 3 questions that we're asking each other, but he'll get into his for mine later on into the video. So, AgentGibb, are you ready for your year of 2021?
Let's do it.
So the first question is regarding to the trip down memory lane video. And for that question, it is, what was it like re-seeing those 3 locations again?
It was good seeing them again. I mean, we hadn't really seen them in a while, and and it was surprising to find. I think I mentioned this before, how much of the Central Coast has changed.
Well, exactly how you mentioned in the video, and it definitely did. So much bushier, in particularly Cobbs Hill.
Yeah, they put up. I think it was a few apartment complexes around that area. It used to be just a dirt mound.
Wow.
But now they've built it up in just a few years.
It's incredible to see, because when we went there all those years ago, it was just a complete hill, and running down was probably the funniest thing that we've ever done in video history.
Just wheeling sticks in the air and doing war cries, which is off our knockers.
Truly remarkable. I think what for me was definitely the what was it, Forrester's Beach at the end of the video?
Yes.
Oh, that was a beautiful view.
I think the cliff face has changed though. I mean, it used to be easier to climb up it, but now they've put up a sign that says it's too dangerous because of rocks falling down, and I think much of it has collapsed because the sea's been crashing up against it.
Well, we saw a lot of those rocks that have fallen down over the years, haven't we? For those who have not seen the video that we did in 2014, I think it was, I was actually wearing no shoes at all, climbing up that rock formation. Now, make sure not to do that. Definitely wear full clothes shoes and going up rock formations like that. But definitely lesson learnt. We'll have to add on that. Next question. Okay, so this one is the first video that we did together this year. Coastline Wonders, the Buddy Adventure 100. And I asked you, reaching the end of the track, how did you feel seeing the beautiful views from the top?
It was a pleasant experience. You know, it was definitely worth the several kilometre trip just to get there. It's nice to have all your hard work pay off by looking at something that really gets you into the spirit of where we live.
And it did, didn't it? I mean, the vast land of just trees, and even seeing your car. I remember in the video, saw your car looking down there, but it was so beautiful by the end of it.
Yeah, it was.
Your last question, and this question is regarding to all the recordings we've done together, because I believe we've done about 5 this year. What video was the best to record together out of the 5?
The improv video, I think, because I think it's the one where we had the most fun. We didn't have to have everything structured or planned. We just did whatever we wanted, and we had fun doing it. So,
I think it was really good too. I think we came up with a lot of stuff. It was very on point, sort of how we made that video, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. I think I was cracking up the most even after that day. I was in stitches with all the stuff we said. So those are my questions for Agent Gibb's time from the channel of 2021. I'm now going to move on to someone that I definitely will give shout out to. Her name's LJ, and she came out into a few months back recording a video. I got in contact with her after many, many years later. And interesting fact, she was actually in the very first video I did from 2012. That very first video I did, mind you. I'll leave a little clip somewhere on the video that you guys can see that. It was pretty good to bring her back and show you guys what she's been up to since from that clip. She's definitely been through quite a lot of different things, to say the least, behind the scenes. So it was definitely nice to have her come on, answer quite a bit of questions, which thank you guys for giving us on that day. It was really interesting to see all the different aspects of questions that you guys could think of. She had a lot of fun with it. I remember I got a message from her saying how great the video was, and we might see much more of LJ for next year's for the channel for 2022.
Yeah, we'll keep you posted on that.
For sure. I believe now it's Agent Gibb's turn.
Yes, so let me just get my speech ready. Alright. Feeling a bit formal now. Okay. Well, what can I say? 2021 has been an up and down roller coaster, but spending it creating content with GrandGus has made it bearable. From having laughs over tea breaks, walks in forests we either haven't seen before or haven't been to in a long time, and complaining with each other about COVID from separate laptops.
Yes!
We've both helped each other get through mental health blows, recording frustrations, and a pandemic that has affected everyone in more ways than one.
Absolutely.
If there's one thing that I've learned from GrandGus this year, it's that it's okay to feel bad during turbulent times as long as you have the strength to get up again and keep going, which is exactly what he has done over and over again. So to all viewers out there, here is GrandGus's 2021 video compilation.
I'm so excited for this.
Hi guys, and welcome to the first video of 2021!
Oh my god, I love this question. Thank you for asking me. We're going to leave you to a song that we particularly like. This video was definitely a reason why I think it represented 2021 so far.
Yay!
Perfectly.
I will use the crowd as much as I like. Cue the party popper effect.
That was good.
Which provides a spectacular views of Maitland Bay.
Through tape by tape.
Oh,
Some days haven't been easy to say the
Oh,
least.
lost the bear.
It is so breathtaking.
Take a seat.
Orokaka. We finally made it to Bullimar. Look
Oh,
out!
that was a beautiful view.
As example.
He's the master of gibberish.
I love emoji
Nice.
questions. Oh my god. We're on a buzz or a high. Woo! It's officially the 100th video for the channel! Woo!
Video. So cool.
I feel like
That
there's
was an
a
unexpected
journey.
journey.
I 7 you under.
There are people getting really badly affected from this situation of COVID.
Oh,
A
COVID.
world away in your own backyard.
Great, actually.
Time for another tea break.
ASMR sounds.
But we're actually all very sunburned.
It was so sunburned there.
Delicious.
It's absolutely amazing.
Oh,
Keep
good
safe.
shot.
Keep positive. This is when you have too many cafes. McDonald's. It's crazy. Can't go anywhere. Complete lockdown from civilization.
Right. Oh, that's
Oh my
good.
god. Some of the bestest memories that I'm gonna have for a lifetime.
You know, that was close to our faces. Magicalness.
That's a really good tea.
I really can't believe how things have changed so much since we last come here.
That was
crazy.
incredible going back there and seeing the difference.
So remember
Still
to
makes
park
some
at
changes.
your own risk.
It even has it.
Slip of the tongue.
Me too. Me too.
Me too.
Nonetheless, a bit of this. You know, I always do a bit of this actually all the
Oh,
time.
shimmy.
It's really going really well, isn't it?
This is Australia.
I bloody hope soon. I'm getting it.
Jeez, we should be in a cappella.
Thank you, AgentGibb, for filming that. That was so good.
Yeah, definitely should be in a
Definitely
cappella.
highly recommend.
Yes.
Highly recommend.
Oh, good job.
It was so good. I loved it.
Hey, Macarena. Hi.
Yes. Is to be true to yourself.
You know, you learn kung fu.
Never let
I
anyone
just
put
like
you down.
doing a bit of karate, you know.
We're gonna go. Okay.
That was nice going through there. What a view! Wow! Oh, that's a good shot. Great
Each one's my favourite
Yes, definitely. Granda was quite a good day.
Even though we got lost several times.
Well, thank you so much, Matt, for coming and joining me on this adventure today. It was so much fun.
Pleasure's all mine.
Oh,
Thank you, LJ, for
Oh,
being a part of our
that's
first
collaboration with LJ.
Q&A and first ever collaboration video.
I want to thank you all so much for getting to listen to me and seeing and experiencing all
that was
the
very interesting
questions
Q&A,
that
that.
I have
Lots of
answered.
different answers, but loved them all.
God, 10 years. It's crazy that I'd
I
started
can't
this
believe the channel turned
all
10
those
this
years
year.
ago.
Crazy.
And now look where it's come today. All these creative videos that I
Wow.
have made. What a journey it has been.
We
Awesome.
have come to the end of the video.
Oh my god, what a great year 2021, huh? Can't beat it than that.
Oh my gosh, wasn't that really, really cool?
I know. Okay, so my first question is regarding your 10-year video,
Oh, exciting.
your 10-year celebration.
Wow, 10 years.
So, during your 10-year journey, what are some things that you have learned about yourself?
Well, oh my goodness. Oh, sorry, pardon me. Speechless. I mean, I think the confidence. I was when I first started recording, I was very, very shy. I could definitely see the improvement in that. I think as well as the editing as well. Like, I know when I first started, gee, I only had a yellow underwater video camera as the only thing, and I remembered it was so zoomed in. But we made the most of what we could do with the video camera, of course, at the time. But I'm very proud how far I've come, even though some days I get very low confident in things, but I think when I'm definitely out there making the videos with you or other people, or just even for myself, I've definitely, when I've noticed in the Q&A 4th video I did this year and the 10th channel anniversary, I could definitely see a big difference in my confidence level, the editing of the videos, and I'm very much excited to see where the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years of where the channel's actually going to go.
You're very dedicated too, because it's amazing what you can achieve through dedication and hard work.
And that's exactly it too. Everyone starts off small, right? And then you get yourself to a level of where you want to be today. And I think that's what's so fantastic about YouTube. You can learn to record with equipment like this. I mean, once upon a time, I had no green screen, no studio lights, and it's taken me about a decade to get to myself that, that I can achieve if I put something to my mind and my heart. And the visualizations that I feel with the content that's been made have, like, just looking back over the years, there's just countless of just achievements and happiness from each content. And it's so great to see what more I'm going to be able to come up with.
My second question is about the improv video.
Oh, that was a good video.
Okay, so out of all the skits we performed in that video, which one is your favourite and why?
Oh my goodness. That was countless. That was definitely... Well...
It was definitely better than the first one.
Yeah. A lot more longer too. We had a lot more thought in what we were going to come up because we had a lot of props on the table. Oh my gosh. Well, I like the beginning, what we just saw in the Best Of compilation where I did with the crown, as much as I like. I thought that was my favourite. Being in the bodysuit, for the first time too, using bodysuits for the channel, I think it was really great to use it for something, because I have roughly, I think, about 4 bodysuits, and I thought, okay, we have to use this for this improv video.
Yeah, well, we didn't really know how to use them, so we just had to find some ways, and we just figured, okay, we have an improv video, so we might as well do something with that.
And it was so great we could use them. I felt perfect. We're going to come up with something fantastic, and I think we nailed it when you were becoming the director and you were like, action. That was so good.
We exaggerated a lot of things that day.
So definitely I would have to answer that with the bodysuits and that first bit at the beginning of the video. Oh, and the song too. I thought that was really good too for the video. Da, 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 da.
My third question is just about the channel in general. Out of all the videos you've done, which one challenged you the most?
Oh, okay. Well, I think in regards of challenging, Rambalari Reserve was probably the most challengingest, because behind the scenes, guys, poor Agent Gibb, I think your knee played up through the whole video.
Yeah.
Behind the scenes.
I think I got a cramp, slight cramp during that time, so...
By the sort of midway to end of it, we had to take a little bit more care when doing the tracks for your sake. So I felt like that was a bit of a challenge, but the view by when we got up to that lookout was definitely worth it. I think the first video a little bit too. I think there was a part where we had to go up the steep hill that I remember correctly. So yeah, that was definitely not a terrifying, but more of a challenge. Oh, what else? Another video for myself would definitely have to be maybe the fourth Q&A video. Like, my answers were really, really well put together. I don't regret any of the answers that I did say.
No regrets.
No regrets. Cheers to that. But overall, I can definitely see that in saying that there were, as what you just said there, what was it, challenging, I think they were definitely worth it by the end of it. And which is great, because I've definitely, as a person, learned as a YouTube creator that there's, okay, I can do this way differently, or do things that betterly for next time. And behind the scenes was much like that. I think it was nice to really show the progression in the speaking of it as well, because as you've seen in past videos, we tend to If we're doing tracks, that is, we get a bit exhausted because we walked quite a bit. But overall, we actually did really well, and I'm really proud of how far we've come in that with Agent Gib, because we've done, I think, in total, 25 to 26 videos throughout the channel.
Around that much, yeah.
That's an accomplishment, doing those so many compilations. See, you grow up. You were, I think, 17 years old when we did the first video? I think so.
I think so, yeah.
Gosh, and it's crazy to see you grow up and myself grow up as individuals. It's fantastic. Great questions, thank you.
Alright, all that's left to look forward to now is the future.
Yes. Alright, our second last question. We're actually going through these quite quickly in this video, but I love it. Okay, well I have to say this, our best video made for 2021, and I thought we might intervene with adding some of our podcasts into it as well in that. So yeah, where do we start with that question? Did you want to go first? Best videos.
Best videos. Definitely Buddy. I think there was a lot of care put into the camera shots and, you know, all the locations as well.
I think so too. In particularly, as we just saw on the best of, the shot where you were on the mountain bit and we were walking, you got the waves. I think that was one of your best recording shots that I've seen you use from the GoPro.
Yeah.
Yeah, really beautiful.
Yes, I'd even go so far as to say I think it was better than the Rambalara one.
Yeah, I think in saying that with the views, I think there was only one landscape that we could get on video. But
yes.
Everything was just track. But I still think overall it was a pretty good video, so what we could do at the time. And yeah, and mind you, we just came back. We haven't seen each other in quite a long time because, again, 4 to 5 months. So we were very rusty on how we were going to speak on the video, that Rambalari bit. But we did the best we could. Yeah. So any other videos that you thought they were amazing?
Definitely the improv video.
Yes.
I'm not changing my mind about that one. I think it's one of my favourites.
Well, if you guys want to like this video, we might have to bring an improv video back again, because that was definitely a lot of fun.
Yes, it was.
Well, think if we could find any more props or items, then we'll definitely put those onto the list of things we can use.
I'll bring out a checklist later on.
Yeah, anything else that you wanted to add?
That's all, really.
Okay, well for myself, definitely Budai. We always got confused with the word. We even said even Buddy or Budai on the day, and it was so confusing. But we did the best to get the actual correct term of the word. I'm gonna have to say hands down the 10th anniversary video. 10 years for my channel, starting way back. Technically, it started in 2011. I know it might be confusing because my first video upload was in 2012. As I explained in that video, just so many different memories that you guys didn't see on video, but behind the scenes from what I remember, it was truly special to see a lot of first ofs each different year too. So I think it was really nice to really show those throughout that video. As well as, gosh, doing the first collaboration with LJ, I think that was a good one to... Because, I believe she was actually the first ever person that was different to the channel as well. So different perspectives is always a great thing. Definitely had a lot of fun there. Oh my gosh, what else? Improv video. I think that was so funny. All those different stuff that we were coming up with the improvisation. Oh my gosh, just hilarious. And as well as the trip down memory lane, in particularly going to Mingara. That's something else we haven't mentioned much of in this video too. Mingara was nice to see with the drone. My goodness, the drone shots when we're walking at Cobbs Hill.
Yeah, I really wish we used the drone more often.
Yeah, I think it was good as a first time using the drone for that video. Really get to show a different perspective when walking in the track.
Yeah.
As we saw in the best of compilation earlier in this video. So yeah, overall those videos were definitely fantastic to record and made for you guys. Okay, I think we would like to bring up another segment now. Of course, our podcasting has been definitely a very interesting year. We reacted to a lot of different teas. Some had interesting taste, didn't they? And some of them were a little bit, ooh, okay, that's interesting.
Yeah. There were some that were true to what we'd sell in the box, and some that were just false advertising.
But overall, I think it was good and fun to actually see the reaction of how we look, because you never know when you first try a tea. It's very interesting. You never know if you're going to be like, oh, okay, this is something I could have again, or this is something I probably won't have again. But we're definitely going to be enjoying reacting for you guys for the last episode, bringing back a tea that we've had from past episode. So, Agent Gibb, is there any other teas or episodes in particular, or even the teas as well, that you enjoyed the most with recording on radio sessions over tea?
I think my favourite one this year would have to be the ASD exploration.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because we both have autism. We both had experiences with it. And it was, it felt easy to just talk about something that we both know about and had experiences with.
I think it was great to bring up those topics about all those disability and stuff to show us this is who we are as people.
Yeah. And in terms of tea, I think the Lipton Peach one I had in episode 9 was my favourite one.
Yes, I think I remember you saying how much you enjoyed that tea.
Yes.
Very nice.
How about yourself?
I can't remember the name of the episode, but I enjoyed it with the one that had the Raw Essentials tea with Janet Roach.
I think it was the post-lockdown discussion.
Oh, was it? I think it was really good to bring up coming out of COVID and showing what we're hoping to do and all that stuff. I think it was great that we were able to at least see each other and record a podcast together again.
Yeah.
But the taste was very interesting, I must admit. It was a slim tea, so I wasn't too expecting what the taste was going to be like. But it was very interesting, and I know it's definitely a health beneficial and all that, which we love mentioning in each episode, all the different health benefits that each of the teas do. And it's fantastic we say that, and even the backstory of the company, which I found her son, Janet's son, I think it was Jake, I think that's his name. The whole burning fire thing. What was your response to that when I told you? I was like, whoa, I can't believe that he got burnt so badly.
Yeah, it was just shell-shocked.
It was pretty bad. Fantastic. I'm actually excited to definitely react to many more different teas for the next year.
Yeah.
Well, it comes to conclusion that we have just got one more question for the video. What do we hope for 2022?
Hopefully a more laid-back year than this one, I think.
Definitely.
Hopefully next year we have more time to achieve whatever goals that we put our mind to, and start getting a bit more ambitious with our projects.
Oh, fantastic. Well, speaking of projects, definitely I believe I have got some exciting stuff. There might be some more people that might be coming onto the channel for 2022, I reckon. So definitely stay tuned for that. And we're definitely going to be reacting to a lot of different interesting teas for next year as well. I'm very excited to see what many more we're going to come up with, because there's definitely a lot of interesting tastes out there. So I'm very excited to see where it's going to go. Let's hope for the best. It will be no lockdown than what has been this year.
Hopefully COVID gets held off for good.
Fingers crossed, everyone. Let's, I think it's time to end the year with a bang, don't you think, Agent Gibb?
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Okay, are we ready? So here we go.
Okay,
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! Woo! Well, I can't thank you enough, AgentGibb95. It's been an absolute pleasure to have you for the end of year reunion of 2021.
Thank you for bringing me on the journey.
And thank you everybody out there in the world for supporting me for a very unusual year, and I can't wait to show you the plenty more content that we've got installed for 2022.
2022.
Awesome. Till next time, guys. Life's an unexpected journey, and I will see you in the new year.
One more for luck.
Woohoo! Well, this time I could pop them because last year I could not pop them.